Hey everyone, it's 11:11. I thought I would come on here talk a little bit about this energy portal. Um, Hopefully this is a quiet street. I'm like at this university here. They have such beautiful landscaping, but I may have to move if the street is still loud. I thought it would be quiet, but I thought I would just share some of the insights I'm getting for this portal. I mean, I think a lot of us have been feeling this portal since like 7th. I know I have. So we've already been receiving a lot of the information, but today I thought I would just make it into a video. And this morning I picked some cards during my meditation. After my meditation, I picked some cards for this energy gateway. So I took a little snapshot of it, so I'm gonna post it in the corner so you guys can kind of see the order that they fell out. And I'm going to try to refer to some of the notes that I was picking up when I was looking at these cards. I know the first thing that popped out was the World card along with the Devil. Like, they came out close together. And one thing about the Devil, like, a lot of people get scared of that card, but I've learned to realize, like, cards like the Devil or even like the Wheel of Fortune, they're highly karmic cards. Even the World card is highly karmic in terms of cycles and endings. So in my opinion, the World paired with the Devil is pretty much a good thing, because I feel like this is literally the completion phase for a lot of us, especially breaking out of patterns and cycles that really aren't healthy, that aren't serving us, whether it's belief systems, whether it's just self-imposed limitations, whether it's relationships that are built off of codependency, addictive issues. All of these things are reaching the end of the rope. And sometimes with this karmic cycle, a lot of these patterns, sometimes with these karmic cycles, a lot of these patterns, like right now, can be very ancestral in origin, because that's kind of the energy that we're clearing right now. So it's really, really powerful energy. So that's just something to be aware of. A lot of times we do pick up a lot of these habits and patterns that come from generational patterning. So a lot of us have been clearing a lot of ancestor generational wounding, and this is literally the end of the rope. So that is really a powerful thing. But the World was paired with the Devil. So although we had that opportunity, I may have to move. The street is getting so loud. Okay, so I found this little park in this apartment place. I'm kind of trespassing, but I need to finish this video, and this is about as quiet as I can possibly get. That's the thing about cities. It's kind of hard to find quiet spots without a lot of people walking by or cars honking their horns, so just gonna have to make this work. Okay, so, and I kind of even forgot where I left off. But I do remember that in the set of cards, there was the Five of Swords reversed. And I feel like a lot of the cards that were coming out were very symbolic of like disruption, a lot of tower moments, and it was almost like endings. Like the Oracle deck and the Rider-Waite deck, they all were symbolizing endings, with the World card and the Universe card coming out, and New Beginnings and Magician card. But the Five of Swords reversed was very powerful, because I feel like that was indicative of long-standing conflicts. People that have been in like feuds or like situations that have just been taking forever to resolve between you and another party, or maybe even work situations. Like all these things, it's like all these things are coming to an end. And I do remember when I asked for clarification about the Five of Swords reverse, the Wheel of Fortune card came out. And for me as well, Wheel of Fortune is very karmic. Like, all of this is just destined and fated to play out how it did. And it's like, you should have got to a place where you have learned your lessons. You've gotten so much stronger from it. Your perceptions have changed. You've gathered all the information you needed. Like, you know, places that you may have been taking your power away or giving your power away, and you're reclaiming that back. Like, all of that was strategically playing out for your growth, you know, your highest good. So I thought that was a really powerful message. Like, I really feel like this is a beautiful ending time, you know, even though cards like the devil came out, but the devil card was very, very symbolic of karmic completions in my opinion. And with the oracle deck, I just got similar confirmation. Like with the tower card, I did get the base card. So you know, right now we're focusing a lot on the root chakra. And when you think about the root chakra and karmic endings, a lot of the ancestral and past life karma is stored in the root chakra. So this is why this energy is so powerful. Like, we're literally closing like generational, deeply heavy themes that could have been weighing us down for a long time, or just beliefs, patterns, you know, limitations that have been self-imposed, you know, all of these things, like, they're all clearing out. And we're able to step into new beginnings. And with these new beginnings, you know, I do remember new beginnings came out with like the prosperity card and recognition and reward. So, so for people that have already been, you know, taking steps to create something better for themselves, like working towards their new foundation or a new life, this is where you're going to finally start to see reaping more of what you put in. And, you know, knowing that your work is always going noticed, even though sometimes you may seem that it's not, and it's going to be more recognized in the upcoming months. Like, I also picked up December is definitely going to be a strong month for a lot of us. I'm not really sure the reasoning why, but I just know December is going to be a very powerful month too. So yeah, that's kind of all the cards that I really remember. But I do know with the root chakra, like, a lot of things that are going to be challenged, especially with this full moon. So definitely watch some of the things that you may say, like some of the beliefs you may have, especially around security, safety, and money. You know, it's a good time to work on your beliefs around money, your primal instincts. You know, are you living in that fight, flight, survival stage, or are you feeling more safe, secure, and grounded? You know, the root chakra is a difficult one for a lot of us because we've all picked up some kind of funky beliefs, whether it's around money, whether it's around feeling safe and secure, whether it's just around having our basic needs met. So all of this is going to be highlighted at this time. So in relation to the root chakra, some good questions that you may want to ask yourself have to do about grounding. And I just talked about grounding in my previous video, so feel free to check that out. But one is, how grounded and anchored in your physical reality do you feel that you are? Two, do you feel like your basic needs are met, and basic needs are not just food, clothing, shelter. Emotional needs is the need, and I think that's one a lot of people don't even consider. Like, how is your emotional self, you know? Your ability to relay your emotional needs to another, ability to receive affection, love from another, who would be. And that is also part of basic needs. So that's something to analyze. And I notice a lot of people all have a lot of funky beliefs around affection and love too. So that's also something to dissect. How confident do you feel about change? That actually goes back to the root chakra. Like our inability to change or try something new is an out of balance base element. When we are secure in ourselves, we are confident in ourselves, we're able to make changes more freely. So how confident are you about change and trying something new? And yeah, that's it. But a stone that came up for me was red cornelian. I don't know if somebody may need to hear that. And sandalwood and ginger. Like lately I have been drawn a lot to ginger. Like, oh, I need to go make some ginger tea and get some ginger and put some ginger in my stuff. So those are a few elements that will help work with this root energy. And yeah, you can always see what comes up for you, but I thought I would just share that just in case it resonates with anybody else, because I think red cornelian is very good about initiating changes and finding the courage within to forge a new path and things like that, as well as it just helps the root chakra and healing that energy as well. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this 11/11 little message. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below if you have anything to share about 11/11. Are you getting any insight? Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.